I was searching for answers. I was always searching. I was like, reading The Power of Now is a perfect book that like really gets into, now is all you have, but doesn't really simplify it in a way, at least for me at the time, that made enough sense that I could actually live that way. And it wasn't until I found phase two that I was like, okay, wait. So it's all about just feeling your feelings in the present moment. That's it. That's all life is. That's it. Oh, I don't have to try to feel a specific way. Oh, I don't have to make sure I have a plan for the future that's set in stone before I can actually relax into my present moment. Like, there are so many stories that kept me in this constant state of like not being able to actually be where my feet are. And now my head is so clear. And it's not clear because I have these like clear cut goals for my life or like this clear vision for exactly how everything's going to play out or something like that. It's clear in the sense that it's empty and I can just be here now in the moment. I'm not thinking about what I have to do later. I'm not worried about if I'm doing something wrong. I'm not thinking about like what other people are going to think I'm doing right now or if I should be worried about someone else or what time should I be home because I don't know if I should be out this long or whatever. Like, oh my God, I used to live my entire life with all these thoughts in my head constantly. While inside, I like identified so deeply with being like a free spirit. I'm like, I just want to like be free. Like, I just want to chill. I want to be able to vibe and like just do whatever I feel in the moment. And I remember so specifically when I heard phase two, back to what I was saying, that I knew. I was like, I know this is the truth because I've been knowing I could live like this. I just didn't know how. I didn't know how to like actually make it work out. And it's really just this constant relaxation. It's this constant realizing that your thoughts are just there. You're creating all kinds of thoughts all the time. But when you focus on your feelings, your thoughts go away. Like, you could pick something up and hold it in your hand right now. And if you just focus on the sensation of that thing in your hand and nothing else, you're only focusing on the feeling. It's like it gets quiet. And something I realized when I sat down to film this video, which inspired what I'm talking about right now, is how quiet it is inside my head. And it's not that I don't have thoughts, but I've allowed myself to just be present to my experience to the extent that I can just let my feelings say whatever comes up and whatever's true for me in the moment. When I'm recording a video, I don't have to plan it out. When I'm teaching a class, I don't have to plan it out. I don't have to have even an idea before the second I sit down to record the video of what I'm going to talk about. Because I'm just here in my feelings and saying what's true to me. And when I do that, I'm not focused on some specific outcome. I'm not focused on like, are you going to understand what I'm saying? Is this going to make sense to people? Like, are they going to get me? I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on enjoying the experience of being able to like feel myself sitting on the grass and feel the sun on my face and hear the sound of like kids playing at this playground and like on the swing set. Smell the smell of just like fresh fucking air. Like, I came out here to film my YouTube video sitting in the field at a park because it sounded nice. Like, my intuition's like, let's go sit in the fucking field. Did I know what I was going to talk about? No. Did I have any trouble coming up with things to say though? No. Because when you just let yourself be in your body and feel your feelings and not try to feel some certain type of way and try to, try to anything. And you just let your body and your feelings drive the experience, All the outcomes are just a bonus. Anything someone gets from this video is just a bonus. Like the people that I help are just a bonus. Everything that happens as a result of me just being me here, present in my body, doing what feels right for me in the moment is literally just a bonus. The freedom that you're searching for is not in all the things that you think you want. It's not in that specific outcome, that relationship, that job, that money, that fucking clothes, whatever, car, I don't know, whatever you want. It's not in that. It's not in all the things you want. It's in being able to be so fucking immersed in the present moment that nothing else matters. Being so into your own shit that you're just like, I'm just doing me. Having such an overwhelming peace in your body that your mind is quiet and it's not distracting you away from what you're doing in the present moment at any time. Like, any time that you catch yourself doing multiple things at once. Oh, I'm eating my food, but I'm also need to make sure that I'm watching a YouTube video or something, and I'm also on the phone with somebody, and I'm also scrolling. Oh my gosh, this is something that people do. Watch a movie while scrolling on TikTok. Hold on. First of all, you're not present to your body at all already because you're watching a movie, but that's fine. You want to watch a movie, great. But why are you watching TikTok while you're watching? You can't watch both at the same time. And so you're sitting there trying to do all these things, but not actually fully doing any of them. And you're so overstimulated that by the time you eventually end up going to sleep, you're like, I can't go to sleep because I have 50,000 things in my head and all these bits and pieces of stories that weren't actually put together because I wasn't fully paying attention. Oh my God, when you have that experience where you go over something that you said in your head 50,000 times, you replay it again and again thinking, did I say the right thing? Oh my God, did I look stupid? Blah, blah, blah. The only reason that ever happens is because you were not actually present to the experience. You weren't actually there in your body feeling your feelings at the time. You were so distracted thinking about how you were being perceived or what was going to happen after or all the things that you need to do or how far behind in life you are, all the judgments of yourself, whatever. Caught up in your mind drama so much so that you didn't feel any of it. So you're laying there in bed later and you're going over this in your head over and over again, trying to get some sense of resolution with your feelings because you didn't actually live out that entire experience. Basically, part of you is still there. You don't actually want anything about your life to change. You don't want this world out here to just change into all these things you think you want. What you want is the freedom that you can give yourself right now to just let yourself be so fully present to what you're doing that nothing else matters. Subscribe to the channel, new videos Monday through Friday. Exit the matrix with me. Join the Phase 2 community and experience what it's like to literally just be able to live in the present fucking moment every day. Your life does not have to be as complicated as you think it does. Holy fuck. Like, the more you let yourself really just relax and just be like, okay, I'm just going to do my shit right now, you would be amazed at how many of the things you think you need to keep track of and make sure and control and figure out just work themselves out. Just join the community to get a taste, and we'll see you in the next one.